Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. Welcome back to Books Uncorked and Caffeinated. I'm Gayla. Welcome to my little slice of heaven on here. Today is going to be a book talk. Just not random stuff, but kind of random stuff. What's going on? Some coffee talk, some book talk, all of the things. It is a very nice Sunday, brisk morning. And so I am going to do this video, post it for you guys, and then I'm going to hit the streets. I'm probably going to go to Trader Joe's, get me some flowers. Yes, I'll probably stop by Barnes& Nobles just to peek. That's what I'm going to do is peek because I've bought some books since we last spoke. So anywho, let's get started. Let's start off with my coffee. So today I'm drinking Trader Joe's Wintry Blend ground coffee sprinkled with spices. It's a medium roast and it is seasonal. And so I just opened this maybe 2 weeks ago because I have a lot of coffee. So I go back and forth. But I opened this because I knew it was seasonal stuff coming out at Trader Joe's and I wanted to see if I had one. And I did. And then I said, okay, I got to get another one because it usually lasts me the year. And I'm almost halfway through this actually since I've started because this is all I've been drinking really. I was on my pumpkin spice kick for a minute and I'm still kind of there, but this is kind of slowly creeping in. And so when I went to Trader Joe's last weekend, I was looking for it to get a can and they have new packaging. Look at that. That's awesome too. So, and I almost missed it because I was looking for the can and then I saw the blue and I was like, I know that label. And so I picked one up and I immediately called my friend Natasha, who is also a coffee junkie like me, more so than I am. And so I was like, girl, don't miss it. It's there. It's just a new packaging. So that's what I'm drinking on today. And I'm drinking out of my Ray Dunn cup. I have mini cups. This one is blessed. I'm not going to show you the other side because that's where my little lip gloss line and everything is at. But this is one of the cups I have. I have mini cups. I might do a video on all my cups. That might be doable because I do have a lot of cups from Ray Dunn, just a lot of cups in general, but I like this style. And it's like, it's the perfect mug. You can hold it, you can grab on it, it feels all cozy. So this is the coffee for this Sunday. So let's get started with the book portion. So since we last spoke last week, I've bought some books. I've even bought some books before Sunday. So I bought books on the Tuesday because, you know, new books come out on Tuesday. And then I bought books on Saturday, but I didn't talk about them. So I'm going to talk about them today. I went to Target and Target happened to have a buy one, get one. And I was like, well, I didn't know about that. And there was a fourth book I didn't pick up because I was going by the tags. You know, those 20%, 30% off tags. I wasn't paying attention. And so I got 3 books that I really wanted to, but I had one more that I would have liked, and I wish I would have put it in my cart because it was buy one, get one. But no fret, it'll be all good. So I bought 3 books by 3 fabulous black women, and I'm so happy. So the first book I picked up was by VP Kamala Harris, The Truth We Hold, An American Journey. Look at those pigtails, I love it. So yes, this was after the election, but I also wanted to know more about her anyway, and now I'm more intrigued. And so I picked this up. And the next book that I picked up, Lovely One by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. Isn't that a beautiful cover? She's so gorgeous. Look at that face. I love it. And for those who don't know, I initially wanted to be an attorney. So all throughout my life, everything I did was geared towards preparing for law school. Like I interned at law firms. I went to MLK here in New York. And the main reason I went to that high school, they actually had a law program. They had a courtroom at the school. I participated in mock competitions. I studied political science in college and undergrad. And this is where interning comes into play. Because I always said I was going to be the first black Supreme Court justice or the first black president. But this is where internships come into play. I internship at, you know, various law firms. And not that I don't love the profession. I just didn't love the day-to-day of what I would be doing, you know, learning and asking questions. And then I still wasn't convinced that I wouldn't go to law school, right? And then I interned at a school and loved it and winds up going to grad school for education. So you have to follow your dreams. I'm not saying don't give up on your dreams, but when they take a detour, you go with that detour. And I had a really heart to heart with my mom, and she was like, hey, this is all you ever talked about, so I don't understand what's going on. And then when I told her, she said, okay, you made your decision. I'm going to support you 150%. But do this because you want to do it, not because you found some failures or some things you weren't interested in. She says you have to push yourself and challenge yourself. But no, I fell in love with teaching. I fell in love with working with young people. Now I'm a therapist for young people. So it worked out in the end. But I'm so happy for these two women and their journey in our justice system and keeping, Black and brown people safe. I'll get off my soapbox now. And then the last book that I got was Who's That Girl? A memoir by Eve. So I am a 90s girl, born in the 70s, raised in the 80s. But it's all about that 90s R&B and rap, baby. So I got this book. It's very interesting to I'm looking forward to hearing her story. She was one of those rappers, very sexy, people loved her, but she didn't use sex primarily as her message. And she was always talking about, helping women and empowerment and things of that nature. So I would like to hear her side of that story. So those were the books that I got from Target. So then I went on over to the Bones and the Nobles, and I picked up some more books. So I had to pick up the sequel to the Davenports. Like, how was I not going to do that? That was going to happen. I haven't even read the first one. Who cares? Had to get it. And so this is probably going to be one of the very first reads of January, because I do want to read the series, and I'm really trying to read the books that I have on my shelf. So this book haul is coming, winding down. I'll probably buy some books on my phone. I'll probably buy some books during the Christmas season if there's some sales or whatever. But really after January 1, not saying I won't buy any books all year, 2025, but I am going to put a pin in it for a minute. Then I got the Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks. It reminds you of the book cover of the Bookshop Sisterhood. Different book, different author. I thought this might have been a sequel or something until I saw the author. All good though, because I'm going to read it. And that's that. Then I got another book, Love in Winter Wonderland. This is a Christmas book, also by a Black author. I think all of these are by Black authors for the most part. Well, actually, I think they are. Even my other books, except for one. Right? And in this haul, I also got the holiday novella Spectacular by the author that wrote The Caravel. And I haven't read that series, but this novella made me super interested in reading the series. Like, now I know what her writing is about and where she's going and stuff like this, and it's a new genre for me, fantasy. But I'm interested in reading the Caravel series now, and I have it anyway, so I'm gonna read it. So that's that, and that was from Barnes & Nobles. That was a purchase from Barnes & Nobles. And then I had a purchase from Amazon. I buy books from all over. I know some places are controversial, but I go to indie bookstores. I go to Barnes & Nobles. I go to Amazon. I order online from other book sources, Target. So it is what it is. A book is a book. If it's nothing egregious, I'm going to buy from the person. There are people I won't buy from, or authors I won't buy, but it is what it is. So these two books came from Amazon. A Second Chance Christmas. Don't you just love the Black folks? I love it. And then this one was on my list from last year, actually. It was in my carts and my saves from my books, and it's called Snow Place Like Home, also by a Black author, talking about relationships, romance, and all the good things. So this is where we are with the books purchased over the last week and a half. So we got a Target haul, a Barnes & Noble haul, and a Amazon haul. And so currently, let's get into what I'm reading. I'm looking down at my phone because I had to look at my audiobook. So I do an audiobook and a physical book during the week. My audiobook sustains me throughout the week back and forth to work. And so right now I am reading, well, I'm doing 2 books on Audible. Audible, the app, and then also Kindle from the Libby app, which is the library. So the one from Audible, I can't put that on there. It's called Unexpected Love. By Donna Marie is a part of, what series is this? Oh Lord, the Benefit Affair. So that's what I'm reading, my urban erotica. And then let me go to Libby. Libby, I am reading a Christmas book, Midnight at the Christmas Shop, at the Christmas Bookshop. I read the first one last year, the bookshop, the Christmas Bookshop. I read that last year. This one is not holding my interest as much, I'm not gonna lie, but at this point I'm 84% in and I read it back and forth. So I'm just gonna complete it. I probably should have DNF'd it, but I didn't want to. 1, because I wanted to really complete it, and then 2, it's a Christmas book. But I've learned my lesson. Like, if I'm 15 to 30% in and I'm not liking it, I'm gonna DNF it. I'm not opposed to doing that. And then I'm also continuing to read, which I don't have here. Let's see if it's on my, it's not on my Audible, I know that for sure. But it's the Bookshop Sisterhood, which I said was a part of the 10 before the end. So I'm on the audio book that I'm reading, by Donna Marie. That was on the 10 before the end. My Bookshop Sisterhood, that was on the 10 before the end. And yeah, I'm gonna get through it. I'm at 93 books. I'm happy about that. Let me look on my Goodreads real quick. I'm at 93 and I want to do 100 since I surpassed my goal of 75 books. And so I'm 26 books ahead according to Goodreads. So I'm at 93. I'm sure I will get 7 more books in before the end of the year, and that would be my 100 books. And that also will help me start reading the books that I have. I don't want to slack off reading the books I have. I bought a lot of books and I can't get through them realistically, but I do want to read them. I don't usually give books away. Don't really even usually let people borrow them. I'm kind of that way with my books. It depends the day of the week. And some people express interest in the books that I've posted, like family members and friends. So that's going to be their Christmas presents, because you can't have it from my library. So that's good. I know what to get them now. It's not a big thing. So, yeah, that's Sunday. That's me. Do all the things. Subscribe, like, share, all the things for Books Uncorked and Caffeinated. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.